Sorry for that, but I had to go for my tea. So, now we're going to go straight to qualifying. We're now heading to qualifying. So, it's Australia, and I'm really looking forward to it because it's the first time in the McLaren actually qualifying. So, it's going to be very interesting. So, it's going to be dry. It's going to be cloudy, okay. Can I, like, do some work like any of these just before I go out? Probably not. Nope. Okay. So, qualifying time, I'm actually quite scared because, you know, I don't see it, but it's qualifying. You're always going to be scared, aren't you? You're always
Welcome
going
to
be
Melbourne,
scared.
where qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix should be getting underway shortly.
Welcome to Melbourne, where qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix
This is the kind of track that eats rear
shortly.
tyres for breakfast, or so I'm told by more experienced drivers than myself.
No matter how good a driver is at managing their throttle application to limit rear slip, they can't always overcome a car that's inherently bad at looking after its rear tyres. Here we have a lot of low-speed corner exits, which means a whole load of energy, heat and tyre wear.
So what I... Hello. Oh, oops, Daisy. So here we go. Out we go for qualifying. So my teammate's coming out as well. I'm just going to turn it down a bit. Let's hope I can get this going. And let's also hope I'll get McLaren through to Q2. I know it's going to be hard, but I reckon we can do it. In McLaren, anything's possible. They say it's going to be 1,000. But I don't think there is any chance
Say again, you're
rain.
breaking up. You're leading the pack, P1.
Yes, I don't think there's any chance of rain.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
Weather report.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being. Dries seem like the best tyre for now.
No rain. And we've hit the wall. Great way to start qualifying.
Okay, you have wing damage. This will be a major performance impact unless you box for a new one. Right, come in at the end of this lap.
No, not. We're going to return to the garage. And hopefully we can get out.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
So I'm just going to skip them. And we're going to go out again.
Clear the garage, please. Car ready to leave.
So, we're going out again. Unfortunately, we got damage last time. So, we're just going to go for it. What I am kind of hoping for is to start in the old stuff. Yeah, so if we get through, so I'm going to do the next one on old stuff. If we get through, we're going to start on old stuff. But if we don't, I'll be starting on the super stuff. About to start the flying up. Comes out the final corner. Here we go. Love that. Better around this time. No back end loss either. Gonna struggle to slow down a bit. Just going down for it. Yep, the car's going to be much better now. Touches that wheel accidentally. Probably around there. That's usually the part I struggle. Back round there. Oh, so close to hitting the gravel. Goes a bit wide, hits that gravel. No. 7th. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
So we're going to be covering this lap, aren't we? Fair enough.
There's only one lap.
And unfortunately,
That looked bad. Are you alright?
my
Let me know
phone
you're
was
alright.
ringing, and I've crashed. So unfortunately, I don't know. Well, I think I might have lost the back end, but I don't know. So that's not going to go down well. So all I can hope is, oh, not right. Why did I call it 50? So I would have made it through. But like I said, I will now be starting on the super softs. I didn't want to do that, but unfortunately it's happened. Yep, my Apple Watch was ringing, and I was trying to end it, but next thing, I had one hand on the controller, and yeah, fortunately I crashed. And yeah, not a very good start. And as it was seen, I would have made it through.
Tough luck there. It's not quite where we'd want to be on the grid, but chin up, it's not the end of the world.
Luckily, it's going to be sunny, so let's go and do it. So we're coming into the first race.
New drivers, new cars, and a new Formula One season. But it's the same Albert Park that we've come to know and love for more than 2 decades now that hosts the first round of a 21 race championship, taking us from here in Melbourne, Australia, across the globe before we eventually reach the season finale at the Yas Marina circuit in Abu Dhabi. Just south of Melbourne's downtown business centre is the one and only Albert Park circuit. 3.3 miles of public roads, closed for the weekend of course, make for a bumpy circuit with little undulation. There are 16 corners around the lake and a couple of good passing opportunities here as well, thanks in part to the DRS zones into turns 1, 3 and 13. We have plenty of changes to the sport this year with the addition of new safety features, the return of France and Germany in an expanded 21-race calendar, and more tyre compounds than ever before. And of course, we have some big car manufacturers back in the sport too, with Alfa Romeo and Aston Martin returning as title sponsors for Sauber and Red Bull respectively. Joining me to take you through all the action of the 2018 Formula One season is Anthony Davidson. Great to have you with us.
Thanks, Crofty. Always happy to be here. I'm looking forward to getting underway. Last year was Mercedes' 4th Constructors' title in a row, although for the first half of the season it was absolutely neck and neck with the Ferraris. Hopefully this year we can see the chase impact take that final step, as I'd love to see a championship contest all the way up to the final race in Abu Dhabi. Another story to keep an eye on is the relative performance of McLaren and Toro Rosso, who have exchanged power unit suppliers this year. And given the additional restrictions on engine components, they need to be strong in terms of both performance and reliability.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Ricciardo, Max Verstappen, and Raikkonen, Sainz, Magnussen, Perez, and Fernando Alonso, Hülkenberg, Grosjean, Esteban Ocon, and Gasly and McLaren, Leclerc, Brendan Hartley, and Marcus Ericsson. Sirotkin and Lance Stroll rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Okay, be wary of the cars ahead braking suddenly into one. We could ruin our race if we hit them. Good luck.
So like I said, I'm going to be starting and then finishing on the ultra softs. So I don't see honestly how that's gonna work, but okay. So yeah, Australia.
Put the clutch in. Hold it there till the start. Feed in the throttle. Let's build the revs.
4 lights, 5 red lights, and away we go in Australia. Not getting the best start. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Because we got. Oh my gosh, having to brake, aren't we? Oh my gosh, just gonna take it carefully, aren't we? Well, you can't really say that's carefully, can you? Look, Gasly's gonna try and hold it in here, please. Oh, cool.
We're looking good from the start.
Oh, he's gone for a dive bomb. He's not going to put it up. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Gasly's gone up the inside. I'm going to give him space. Here we go. I've gone for a move on knock on, he's going to push me into. Of course. Here we go. into the first corner. Teammates needing me. Oh my gosh, around the outside. We make contact.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Oh my gosh. As we saw Hulkenberg now get it. And we just made up to 11th.
Okay, clear.
Not the race. I couldn't really see who was at the race though. Overall, that's been a good start. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my god, I hit the grass. So hard doing two things at once. I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send it.
Some information on Alonso. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of
Looks
problem
like
with their
the McLarens are already getting their problems. Which, if anything, it is not good.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
So, gonna hopefully try and catch up to Hulkenberg. I wouldn't say it's possible. Hopefully we might be able to do it.
Some information on Hulkenberg. They have an issue with their car.
Hulkenberg's got an issue. Oh my gosh. Just trying to take.
Flag.
So next will be Perez. Gap though. So here we go.
The gap to the leader is 13.8 seconds.
So everything we can off it. Come into the corner.
Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
So if we're going to do two things at once. Hopefully I'll actually change something else on my house. Come on. Just gonna set it to that around. Just have it on none for a bit. Push it on lap 8, okay. So we're on lap 5. Post it on lap 8. So all we're trying to do is just going to try and catch them up. Hopefully, when the back markers do catch Hulkenberg might just like block him a bit, which will help. Over the curve. I think we might be catching the place. Oh my gosh. Here we go. We're gonna come down. There we go. Here we go now, boys. Oh, so people are pitting on this lap.
You'll be on the ultra softs.
Oh yeah, because they are pitting on the super softs, aren't they? So maybe, just if anything, we might just go out. We might just go. This might help us now. We'll try everything we can. Leave it in 2 for a little bit, aren't we?
The gap behind us is 4.7 seconds.
Over there. So I'm just going to turn it up on right down to the so everything we can. So from trying to do everything we can.
Okay, we need some energy harvesting. Reduce ERS deployment.
So in goes Alonso. Just gonna be saving this apparently.
Fernando's in for his stop.
Just gonna save it for a whole lap apparently. Oh, lose the back end there.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Got that confirmed?
What's that, man? Go around there. We will take the lead in this lap. This lap we will push.
Okay, car behind is now running the super soft tyre. That's the super soft on the car behind.
Come into the first one.
We're going to box this lap, push hard on the in lap.
Can you shut my door, please, on the way out? Thank you. What? Back. So, this will be the lap I'm going to try and put.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach, and make sure you don't
Oh
speed.
my gosh.
The gap to the car behind is 3.2 seconds. Can you shut my door, please?
come from my pit stop. Gonna slow down for the line and let's see if we can get a good pit stop in. Here we come.
Go, go, go.
2.5 seconds. This pit stop is good.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. Receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Is that Perez? We happily jump Perez. We've jumped Perez. Actually jump Perez. They're still flying on. So far it's been a quite quiet race. Hope we're going to get some action coming through. Back up there. Maybe we'll have to catch up.
Pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
We'll not be able to catch the Verstappen on my view. I think it's Ricardo. Or Verstappen, but we might be able to catch them if they start fighting. Oh my gosh. That's not gonna help. Two people. Come on. So,
We have 5 laps
if you're only just tuning in, remember to like and subscribe, and if you have PlayStation, leave a comment on your name in the comments, and you might be the lucky one. So then we can play F1? Hang on. Just so. No. No, hold on. Yep. It's happening. Yeah, it's officially happening. I said about it's happening. Riding in my fighting. That's what it's happening.
Reduce the ERS deployment, please. We need to charge the battery.
Check everything and catch them. Charge out and fill it.
Yellow flag.
Oh, what's happened up here then? Is it any of these two? Hang on. That's Verstappen.
Okay, clear.
Now let's see what's happened here. Oh yes, massive engine failure. Massive one. Such a massive failure. That was just helping us. And I am now pulling in on my view. From 8%, so we might just charge up for a couple of laps. Something easier.
There's 3
Just
laps
charge
of
it
fuel
for a
remaining.
lap. I'd say. I don't know where now. Okay, he won't be catching us. But I think I might have it under control.
We're leading our teammate by 34.3 seconds.
Very much. This has been a good race. It's been a good race. It's kind of been a bit boring. I've just been that was surprising. Just go charge it really slow. That hopefully we might be able to get to use it on the last one.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Can't start, I can't run.
This is your final lap of the race.
Did it, everything. Here we go. Final lap. Unfortunately, for some reason my fuel.
Gap to car in in front is 8.6 seconds.
Hamilton wins. So, oh my gosh, I'm home and he's got another last lap. So, coming home in a positive 6. Now that was good. I would say that's good.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
So, I think.
So, another fantastic victory for the Silver Arrows. So, Ant, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
And here are our podium drivers today after that excellent race. They've excelled here, as they so often do, and it's a well-deserved victory. Mercedes, then, are on top today. And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Lewis Hamilton takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after an excellent result. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Today I'm going to give it to the McLaren driver. They pushed and found some fantastic performance. It was just a pleasure to watch.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. Mercedes moved to the top of the table. After all that excitement, it's time for a lie down, I think. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye until the next race.
So, overall, 6th place in my first race. I'm happy with that. Also getting driver of the day. So, we're 6th in the driver's chance standing. I'm 17 points behind Hamilton. And we're 4th overall out of the team. So, a good day for the McLaren, I'd say. Well, let's see where thingy. Oh, so it was Lance Stroll. Okay. So Fernando finished in 15th after starting 10th, so bit of a bad day for him, but okay. So overall, really enjoyed that because
the fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy. You gained a lot of positions during the race, didn't you? You're breaking all expectations. What's your secret? You scraped the walls a few times. Were you struggling for grip? Great. Well, that's everything.
So I wonder how much resource points I actually gained from that, because I had to qualify in, oh poo. Just remembered to qualify top 12, so I have one, so I just remembered I didn't do that. But I have Bahrain or China to do that. Let's see what happens. So I'm leading this, whatever it's called, by 1 point. I gained 50, 100, 125. Yeah, so 825.
That's a great result. You did really well. I don't think we can have any complaints with that performance.
We've received invitations to new historic events. You'll be able to choose whether or not to participate before the end of this weekend.
So I'm just gonna have a look if I can buy anything. Can I? Or I can buy that. But I might just buy that. So that's been bought. I don't think I can actually buy anything else. Can I? Nope. So thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.